Wade, you're a property inspector with TOOP+TOOP. What does your job actually entail?
Okay, well there's three things basically that the job entails. First is a routine inspection, second is an ingoing inspection, the third is a final inspection. A routine inspection is when we come and visit the property when a tenant's actually living in the property. An ingoing inspection is before a tenant moves into a property and it's new to TOOP+TOOP, just to detail anything that the property has, whether or not there's marks on walls and all those types of things. And the last one is a final inspection. That's where a tenant vacates a property, has been living there for a period of time. And then what we do is we take our ingoing inspection and mark off according to what they've left the property as.
Why is it so important to have property inspectors?
I guess we're the eyes for the landlord. The landlord never really comes to the property. Some do. Some live overseas. Some live around locally. Some live interstate. And so a property inspector, I guess we're the eyes for the landlord.
What would be some maintenance tips you could give landlords to keep their investments in order?
The one that I can think of comes to mind is the gutters. Gutters can be forgotten about a lot, but they're actually quite important to keep clean and maintained. Some properties don't really have trees around, so you probably want to get them cleaned about once a year. Some properties do have a lot of trees around, so maybe you want like about twice or three times a year, depending on like if you've got a big gum tree and they're dropping heaps of leaves. But keeping your gutters maintained will help. Like we get a lot of water leaks if gutters are full and it leaks through the roof and actually can cost quite a bit of money. And the other thing probably also would be to your air conditioning. If you've got an evaporative or reverse cycle refrigerated system, make sure that they're maintained every year. Have at least one service a year, because just as we've had a big heat wave, air conditioning people are flat out and you can't get people coming in there straight away if something goes wrong. And so it's easier just to keep them maintained that way. But main thing is to make sure that things are going to happen at a house, you know, and things are going to be needed to be maintained. So just make sure that you have a little bit set aside for those unwanted things that may just pop up.